So survival instinct as a driving force of life. Predator and prey locked in a cycle of struggle. That's the first one. The game of life, the hunter and the agile prey. Number 2, the inevitability of violence as part of nature's design. It frames this like life cycle as something that is going to be kind of like perpetual. 2 lyrics. Yeah, this is what nature planned. Gotta follow the laws of the wild. Mutual desperation between predator and prey. Something that's very interesting about the song is that it doesn't really glorify either side. It does kind of like highlight that the predator and the prey are both playing the same exact game of survival, just different roles. So a predator on the verge of death, and they run when the sun comes up refers to animals trying to escape like their predators, I assume. And then the last one, nature does not guarantee victory even for the predator. Whoever survives is deemed strong. No guarantee which of them will succeed. Next comes the boss that it's paired with. I noticed that it has an animalistic design, so I wonder if that's why it got paired with this song, right? It's high tech, but it's rooted in nature. And then the next evolution in warfare. From what I remember, Metal Gear is like touted as like the next evolution of warfare. So with all of that coming together, Rules of Nature is about the inevitability of the natural life cycle, the relentless urge to survive. Predators and prey are locked in a perpetual chase, both driven by hunger and a primal desire to live. Only the strong may survive, but even then, there's no guarantee of success for either side. The song plays during the fight against Metal Gear Ray, an impressive feat of engineering. Despite its advanced technology, the Ray is unmistakably animalistic. It walks on 2 legs, has arms, and even a mouth. Its design is rooted in nature, and that gives the song some additional weight. The same can be said about Raiden, who is an unstoppable cyborg, yet still a man. In that sense, this fight could be interpreted as man versus nature, but there are layers to that interpretation because the Metal Gear Ray was built by humans, so in truth, it's man versus man. A conflict between human creations, framed as a primal struggle for survival between man and beast, predator versus prey. Yet both are products of science born from human intellect, now caught in a cycle that mirrors the very laws of the wild. Basically making this next step in warfare just like a different way of expressing that natural cycle of predator and prey. So I kind of like attach that meaning to the mindset of the potential villains. Like maybe that's how they view life in general. My prediction, the Metal Gear Ray will likely be introduced as the latest innovation in warfare, perhaps even framed as something necessary, a tool for survival by those who built it, as if its creation were a natural evolution in the art of war. But Raiden will be stronger. Their battle, one between 2 weapons of war in the digital age, becomes another echo of nature's law, the inevitability of conflict and the eternal cycle of violence. The victor being the survivor and deemed strong by the rules of nature. Thus, Raiden becomes a subject of interest for the opposing forces, a threat worth watching. So I thought there was going to be so much more buildup to this boss. I didn't expect it to be the very first thing that you end up fighting.